In the world of the NFL, every moment is a chance to define a season, and for the New England Patriots, a dramatic change in their minicamp schedule spoke volumes. Head coach Mike Vrabel canceled a full third day of drills, shrinking the window of evaluation to just 2 practices with no warning. Officially, the change was framed as team meetings and weight room work, but behind that curtain lay a strategic gambit. With reps cut in half, each practice moment became laden with significance. Every throw, every drop, every fleeting look carried tangible weight. In a league decided by the thinnest of margins, Vrabel dialed up the intensity. The roster was on notice. This wasn't about education. It was about evaluation, and the countdown had begun. Right from the first snap, that urgency was palpable. Players were sharper, coaches more scrutinous, and even the media treated every move like Week 1 reveal. With training camp weeks away, those 2 abbreviated days became an unofficial proving ground for Patriots hopefuls. The message was unmistakable. Don't expect patience, don't expect room for error. If you want a job, earn it today. At the center of that storm stood Drake May, the rookie quarterback. He didn't just show up, he dominated. In 2 practices, May completed an impressive 28 of 34 passes, many of them delivered with precision and poise that belied his inexperience. He wasn't simply inching along with checkdowns. He targeted tight windows, repeatedly connecting with receivers like Pop Douglas, Kendrick Bourne, and Tre'Veyon Henderson. Most tellingly, he opened a session with 8 consecutive completions in the red zone, a level of composure seldom seen from a freshman signal caller. But May's impact extended beyond stats. He displayed a confidence that resonated. Challenging top corners Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis, he orchestrated drives with purpose and command of the playbook. His calm under pressure wasn't just impressive, it became contagious. Teammates noticed, coaches nodded approval. The rookie no longer seemed like a prospect. He looked like a franchise quarterback in motion. May's emergence didn't exist in isolation. It coincided with an equally startling development. Stefon Diggs appearing healthier than anyone expected. Coming off an ACL tear just months earlier, Diggs was targeting routes with surgical precision, planting and cutting like a player months removed from recovery. Published footage confirms it. He moved with authority, sprinted without hesitation, and hauled in passes while displaying surprising burst. This isn't a projected recovery, it's a statement. If Diggs enters Week 1 at this pace, the Patriots' offense transforms overnight. Even more compelling is Diggs' leadership. Rather than quietly rehabbing, he stepped into a mentoring role, guiding younger receivers like Efton Chisholm and Lan Larison. He vocalized encouragement, celebrated rookie touchdowns, and integrated himself as if a veteran patrolling the clubhouse. His presence didn't just elevate individual teammates, it lifted the entire room. When Vrabel, a coach who rarely offers praise, singled out Diggs for his commitment and intensity, it sent a clear signal. Something special is unfolding in New England. Not to be overshadowed, the Patriots' defense made a resounding statement of its own. Day 2's indoors session exploded with energy. Keon White breached lines, Milton Williams disrupted pockets, and Marcus Jones broke up passes as though they were routine. And then came Christian Gonzalez's standout play, a one-handed interception in tight man coverage that shook the building even without pads involved. It wasn't a fleeting moment. Secondary play like Cam Riley and Alex Austin's tight coverage, backed by relentless pressure from the front, made the red zone feel impenetrable. They forced errant throws and quashed momentum drives. May, despite his red-hot performance, even seemed rattled at times. That response isn't a failure, it's a barometer. It means the defense is not just present, but potent. And heading into the long pause before training camp, that show of dominance is a reminder the Patriots intend to hunt and disrupt at every level. Yet amid offense and defense fireworks, one serious question lingered deep within the trenches. The left guard competition, a silent struggle with potential to shape this offense's future. After Wes Schweitzer retired, Cole Strange stood as the frontrunner, but not without pressure. The team declined his 5th-year option, leaving Strange in prove-it mode for 2025. And though he held the position during minicamp, troubles emerged. Pocket collapse moments during drills, even with no pads, hinted at inconsistency and unfinished development. Behind the scenes, sideline observers noted the silent shadows of contenders. Sidy Sow and Jared Wilson quietly amassed reps, keeping their hands ready for an opening. Strange may carry pedigree and precedent, but on the field, performance still speaks loudest. A slip in training camp could reroute the battle and reset the offensive line order. Still, the trenches weren't the only site of explosive growth. On the opposite end of the roster, another rookie, spotlight unlit, stepped forward, snatching attention. Kyle Williams, a newcomer to the receiving corps, made a singular play that broke the minicamp's energy. One deep shot soared into double coverage and landed in his outstretched arms just 70 yards past the line. It wasn't just a highlight, it was a message. This rookie backs his talent and he's here to compete. But the story goes deeper than the deep ball. Williams and May now share rhythm and timing, even after a rough initial rep during OTAs. Now, their rapport is undeniable. Mid-route adjustments, trust in mismatch situations, chemistry that unfolds mid-snap, they're making it look seamless. For a team still craving explosive speed, Williams might just be the catalyst they didn't know they needed. He's not just making plays, he's earning them. So here's where we stand. Rookie quarterback seizing control, veteran receiver returning stronger than ever, defense making deliberate statements, a left guard position that could determine structural integrity, and a breakout receiver building chemistry from day one. All dramatic factors, but none more so than this. With so many moving parts clicking together, what if it all holds? And what if the Patriots, under the radar, position themselves as a true playoff contender? The New England Patriots may have wrapped up minicamp early, but what they revealed in those 2 days will ripple deep into the coming season. All across the roster, the battles are becoming clear, and none more so than the one playing out quietly but critically at left guard. Cole Strange, once a first-round investment, now stands at a career crossroads. The team's refusal to pick up his fifth-year option wasn't just a financial move, it was a challenge. After Schweitzer's unexpected retirement, Strange has been granted the first shot at owning the spot, but his hold isn't firm. During minicamp, there were warning signs, collapsing pockets, delayed reactions, and missed blocks. Even without pads, these lapses didn't go unnoticed, and in the NFL, they never do. Behind him, Sidy Sow and Jared Wilson aren't just depth, they're competition. Each rep they get in training camp will carry the weight of a potential promotion. So, in particular, has impressed the coaching staff with versatility and strength, while Wilson's technique has earned praise in film sessions. The left guard job is open, and the coming weeks will likely determine whether Strange remains a starter or becomes the next first-rounder on the fringe. But while questions linger in the trenches, a different kind of clarity is emerging on the outside. Kyle Williams isn't just turning heads, he's turning perceptions. The rookie wideout, largely unheralded before camp, delivered the most electric moment of the week, a 50-yard touchdown catch in tight double coverage that sent the practice facility into a frenzy. It wasn't the catch alone that impressed, but the way he tracked the ball, timed his leap, and secured it through contact. It was the kind of play that gets remembered when roster decisions are made. And it wasn't an outlier. Williams and May have quietly been developing a quarterback-receiver connection that feels ahead of schedule. Their routes are crisp, their adjustments feel instinctive. Williams isn't just catching balls, he's establishing trust. In a Patriots offense that has struggled in recent years to find true playmakers, Williams may be the spark they've been missing. Then there's special teams, a unit too often forgotten, yet frequently responsible for game-changing moments. The Patriots have been quietly working on this phase, and early signs suggest they're brewing something dangerous. Whether it's rookie returners flashing open field vision or coverage units swarming with purpose, this group is feeding off the intensity of the rest of the roster. In a league where one return can flip momentum, New England seems poised to win those margins again. What's perhaps most intriguing about all of this is how seamlessly it's coming together. May is showing leadership. Diggs is healthy and bought in. The defense looks fast, mean, and organized. The offensive line still has its flaws, but even those may be surmountable if the unit continues to gel. Rookies like Williams are rising. The coaching staff, led by a more vocal and aggressive Mike Vrabel, is leaning into urgency, discipline, and accountability. The final whistle on minicamp wasn't just the end of practice, it was a signal. This team has moved past rebuild, they're ready to fight. And if the early flashes are any indication, New England may not be a team to overlook this fall. In fact, they may be the AFC's most dangerous wild card.